Hello, this is Tony Hiller from RealClimateScience.com. Joe Biden is known for his exceptional intellect and speaking skills.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to
Biden is also known for his transparency, integrity, and love of country. So when Biden ran for president in 2020, Scientific American endorsed him. Scientific American has never endorsed a presidential candidate in its 175-year history. This year we are compelled to do so. We do not do this lightly. The evidence and the science show that Donald Trump has badly damaged the United States and its people because he rejects evidence and science. Then they went on to blame COVID-19 on Donald Trump and said that Joe Biden would listen to the scientists. And they also said that Joe Biden would listen to the scientists about climate change, and this would help out historically disadvantaged communities. So let's take a look at the numbers and see how well Joe Biden did. More Americans died from COVID-19 while Biden was president than did while Trump was president, and the pandemic has gone on for twice as long under Biden as it did under President Trump. Let's take a look now how Biden has helped out disadvantaged communities. Energy prices declined for 8 years until the 2020 election, and since then they've skyrocketed to record highs. This huge increase in energy prices is crushing the poor and middle class, but it's not hurting Joe Biden's very wealthy family and friends. And what about carbon dioxide emissions? While Trump was president, they dropped sharply. Meanwhile, emissions from China have continued to skyrocket, and China now emits more than twice as much CO2 as the United States. In 2014, Obama and Biden signed a climate change and clean energy cooperation agreement with China. And since they signed that agreement with Biden in 2014, China has continued to increase their CO2 emissions. In 2008, Biden promised to reduce gasoline prices and create 5 million green new jobs. Essentially, all of the green energy businesses which Obama and Biden invested in failed, which Mitt Romney pointed out in the 2012 presidential debates.
I mean, I had a friend who said, you don't just pick the winners and losers, you pick the losers. All right? This is not the kind of policy you want to have. You want to get America energy secure.
And now Biden is repeating exactly the same scam as he did in 2008. We need to pass our climate agenda to lower energy prices. Joe Biden has been in Washington, D.C. for the past 50 years, and the vast majority of the increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has occurred since he arrived in 1972. Biden has been in the White House for 10 of the last 50 years and has been a participant in dozens of climate agreements. None of these climate agreements have done anything to slow the growth of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Biden arrived in Washington, D.C. just about the time NASA and the Washington Post were predicting a new ice age in 50 years. For 5 decades, Biden has proved himself to be both incompetent and lacking integrity. But apparently Scientific American thought he would be a better president than Abraham Lincoln or John Kennedy, because Joe Biden listens to these scientists. Toto has been observing this clown show for the past 14 years. You can visit him, Kyrie Caesar, Toki and Upla on the web at RealClimateScience.com.